John Sinclair is going to help me gain some speed. We are on the road to 180, and he's going to put me through the ringer. He's got 3 concepts that I need to start doing that build on everything else we've been working on in the series. So let's hit some shots. We'll look at the 3D data, look at the force data, and get into some concepts.
All right, so I'm going to pull on you a little bit here.
Okay.
What I want you to do is right now we're just going to put you in kind of your position.
Yep.
Kind of tilted back, kind of, that's pretty close, right?
Yep.
And then as I pull you down here, can you feel, does that feel strong or does that feel weak or?
What part?
Just being able to stand there.
It feels fine, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty normal.
Now we're gonna ask you if this feels stronger or weaker.
Okay. Weaker.
Okay. So notice, where did I need the driver? Watch if I do it here. Does that feel even weaker?
Yeah, yep.
So the more I come out here, the weaker your position. So
Sure.
You're in a great position if I want to pull straight down.
Yep.
How is that going to help you accelerate the club?
It's not.
Correct. And it's not going to let your hands decel. So your wrist won't have any reason to let go. So
Okay.
we're talking about wrist angles. Well, in your case, why would your wrist angle want to let go and have this motion like throwing a Frisbee
Yep.
if you're going to have this kind of force? Well, you don't, because you're going to have to push.
Got it.
That's
I
gonna
gotta
be
do
like
that, and I gotta
right?
go through it like that.
Right. Otherwise, you whiff, a ball, you hit it back there.
Right.
So now, do not have any pressure on your right foot at all.
Okay.
And I want you to trust me.
Okay.
And I want you to lean back.
Okay.
There you go. So imagine if this club, you're swinging, you've got up to 120.
Yeah.
This club's going to weigh 110 pounds.
Sure.
I'm pulling on. Come on,
Yeah.
trust me.
Okay.
And you're going to need to be pulling that way.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
So that's going to counterbalance this club pull.
And that's 100% my move, right? It's right there.
Well, no, your move's like this one.
That's right. It's right there. Yeah.
Right? And
Yep.
you're pushing more straight up at this point.
Yep.
So you don't have that pull back.
Got it.
So
Got
if
it.
you watch like a long driver, since we're talking about speed,
Yep.
what do the long drivers do? They push up and back, so they actually are flying.
Right. When they hit it, they're.
Right, but notice what you did. To me, that was static. You actually pushed onto your right foot. I would not want that right foot there.
So you're saying there's a massive tendency to continue to.
That's just a
pressure
fake.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Okay.
just, you're pivoting off your right foot.
Got it.
You're just faking. Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good.
But you would
I'm
need
not
to.
actually doing it. Yeah.
So let that right foot come up. There you go. And push yourself back. There you go. See, you risk falling down.
Okay.
And then the fact that you caught yourself with your right foot's different than you pushing off.
Right. I'm just.
Right.
Because I'm staying it all
yeah,
there.
that's
Okay.
oops. Is that a customer
You can swear on.
TV?
We got no filters here. We're fine. We're just doing golf stuff. All right, we got to capture. John, walk us through what we're seeing here.
All right. So this is our motion to coach. Center of mass of the whole body's right here. The middle. See this
Yep.
middle part?
Yep.
That's your upper center of mass. This is your lower center of mass. So we want to see you go up
Yep.
and get lighter, unweight, and then fall down into where you put max pressure. So max pressure should come here
Yep.
down to probably at the latest, the very latest, I would say there. Okay? And we see you peak at impact basically.
So too late.
So way too late. So I think that's what you told me you saw.
Yeah, putting force into the ground, vertical force, it's just not getting to the ball.
Right.
Too
Did
late.
you talk about moment arms at all?
We did a bit.
Okay, so the moment arm is how much pressure this blue combined goes away from your center of mass. So we're talking about basic torque wrench. Let me put you back on. So how far this is away from that point.
Yep.
So does that make sense? So
Yep.
right here, you're up there close to your front foot. So your
Yep.
center of pressure is up here.
Yep.
But what we don't see is any real braking. So you just
Yes.
keep applying this force. You can see that going up, up, up. And now you're starting to lean back a little bit.
Yep.
So there's that hands dragging across the
Right.
center. So that's also why we see when we lower that driver down, how the ball really flighted lower
Yes.
earlier today. So that's all the issue. So what solves that? Solves that is actually being able to push back
Yep.
and allow your hands to let go.
Yep.
If you don't push back sooner, there's no reason for that.
Right.
So you're going to have to do it like that in order to hit the ball. And that's also why you tend to want to hit it a little lower on the face and you get too much spin. So
this works on irons, right? Like this move is helpful on those kind of shots.
Well, it's helpful for anybody that hangs that far back.
Yeah.
So, that would be helpful for any shot. But, having obviously you'd be leaning your irons the same way, but I'd want the same action on the irons. Just the ball's further back in your stance. You're going to hit it on the downstroke. So I don't see it as being that much different. I would still want your hands moving up at probably 3 miles an hour at impact.
Got it. And we're not even close to seeing that.
No. And we could see, like on the AMM that you did, we get pretty good speed of your hands. You'll see them up there.
Yeah.
Pretty good speed of the hands. I think you get up to like 21, maybe 22.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 miles an hour. But they should be slowing down now.
Got it.
So this has no time.
I don't decelerate.
Right. So they're decelerating now, but that didn't have time to get to the club.
Yep.
Okay, so we need you to feel something. I want you to come over there real quick.
All right, let's do it. This video is sponsored by TPT shafts. Here's what you need to know about them. They are machine made, so there's no spine, no imperfections, and they just feel super stable. The other thing you can do is get more flex because they are very low torque. So you need to feel the difference. Go hit one, and you can find a fitter at tptgolf.com. Go check it out. All right, let's get back to the episode.
So what do I got to imagine? I got to push as hard as I can that way.
Yeah.
And allow the club to catch me, so that I don't go back there. So I can swing faster, right?
Right.
I can let it go fast as I can.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And push in that direction. So now let me put you in the strong position, like we should be. There you go.
On the outside.
Now come into impact now. And then I pull this way. Now push away from me. And more in that, but nothing, no weight there. There you go. In this direction.
Yeah.
Straighten that leg even more, and the more, now open up your chest more and open, there you go. And just start to feel, when do I feel like I could stay here all day? Just probably slightly leaning back, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With no pressure on your right foot.
Yeah.
Right now it's not going to be exact, but you can imagine we're doing this statically.
Yeah.
So this is the direction. So hold this position. As soon as I want to pull you here, this ain't going to feel good.
No, can't do that.
Then you have to go back to your other position.
Got to go back there.
Right. So we need you to push hard in this direction.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yep, yep, yep.
And what that'll feel like. And it comes off your toe. It doesn't come off your heel. That's it. So that's that feeling. You went to see Mark, right?
Yeah.
Now I've seen Mark do this. Stand up there again.
Okay.
I've seen him, and I've seen that before where he holds here and wants you to push back. Did he do that to you?
Yeah, we did it. It was on the hip to try to.
He was holding on your hip, but I've seen him do this too.
Yep.
And I thought that was a really nice thing. So you want to push. There you go. You want to push. There you go. Push in that direction.
Interesting.
So I saw that I think on a video. And I thought, man, that's a really nice feeling because we want to. Here's the way I would put it. You're moving your foot with your hip.
Huh.
So when you do it like this,
okay,
I want you to move your hip with your foot. Okay, different.
Yep.
Okay, that's a different thought process.
Right.
So now push like hell.
So.
Yeah, but don't worry about the right foot. It should be done.
Okay.
No, more that way. 45, right? 45 back.
Yeah.
Fast. There you go. A little more back. Feel a little more this way.
Okay.
There you go. Now follow all the way through and just all you got. Ooh, there you go. So now the key is, could you do that when you're swinging a ball? I don't know. If you're thinking about where's that ball going to end up, maybe not. But if you can, in your mind, take the outcome away.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes, you said you had the SkyTrack, so at home, we could pull the net, right? And go, okay, now just swing and who cares where the ball goes.
Right.
You could do it better. But when you worry about that, you put restrictor plates on.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
You got to hit without that feedback.
Right. It's got to be just reckless abandon. So just
Okay.
try it. You don't have to do it like crazy fast.
Yeah.
I just want to see if that motion works on the plate.
Ball detected. Ready to capture.
Don't have to go fast, just make the motion. There you go, that was a good try.
Finish.
You feeling like, did you feel like you got straight before impact? We can see in the slow motion first part. You kind of double pumped it. Did you see that? So
Yeah.
you kind of put, no pressure yet. And then,
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The only thing now is we didn't quite get the pressure as far forward as I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But we certainly maxed it out at the correct time, which is right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So that's showing 226% of the,
And did I let go and decelerate at all?
let's see. 21, 21. Look at you, you're slowing up much
Yeah.
quicker. See there?
Oh, okay.
So that was a lot different, right?
We're coming around. It's not bad.
No. And what was our speed of that swing? And you didn't try. So that was
109.
not even trying 109.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, so you like the thought of to feel the deceleration and moving up of the hands, which is caused by moving forward in time, the vertical force peak. Right?
Moving it backward in time.
Moving it backwards in time will get me to release.
Right, you can already see that's what happened, even
Right.
at a slow pace.
Right.
You want to feel like you're pushing a lot more up that way. That was different.
There you go. We got to
So
jump
now we're
earlier.
peaking at the right moment.
Okay.
Look at your hand speed now. It's at 25 miles an hour
Right.
right there. So let's see if that slows down. It even gets higher. Now it slows
we're
down
decelerating,
much quicker.
decelerating.
Right. Look how much straighter your hands are right there.
Looks like a way better impact position.
Right. And so it's already know that this idea is working. We're hitting
Yeah.
it earlier, and it's allowing you to release your hands earlier and earlier.
Yep.
So you're decelling now from 25 down to 14 right before impact. So
Yeah.
we know that's going to get out to the club. And it looked to me like, and again, I got to watch the episode because he's one of the best out there. And I would say that I bet these weren't slowing down
Yes.
your hands. And then when you keep holding on like that, it's just, so all I see is more speed
Yeah.
in what we have,
Yep.
to be able to really generate it. So let's move up.
Well, tell me about this. I'm not familiar with,
Yep.
with hand speed. We want our fastest hand speed in here, right?
Right back through here,
Okay.
right about where it was. You got up to 27.
Okay, so we've got the hands are moving as fast as possible right there.
I want them
Happens to
slowing down like you've cracked a whip, right?
Yep.
So you're trying to it's almost like if you pull back on them.
Right.
But if all I'm doing is coming through here and the ball's up there and I'm pushing straight up, this is going to the boat's going to want to keep going.
Yep.
So if I come down here and I pull back,
Yeah.
you're going to curve the boat and the
Whip it
skier's
around.
going to go to the other side.
Is this why speed, I have to work so hard to hit it hard? Is because I'm
Yes.
doing it through brute force?
I think you can get to 125 easy.
Yeah.
But when you're cruising
Yeah.
at 121, 122, getting that 180 ball speed,
Yeah.
it shouldn't feel like work.
Right now it feels like I'm about ready to fall over.
Right,
pass
and
out.
but that's because you're not efficient.
Right.
230, 240
We're applying a lot of
into
force
the
into
ground, tons, and you're getting none of it to the club. So you have these great vertical force.
Yeah.
What did you get there when he tested?
Yeah, it's like 235.
Right. So
Yeah.
we're right on the, maybe even a little bit more now.
Yeah.
So that's already improvement.
Yes.
But if we don't get it out to the club, it doesn't matter.
We can't. Yeah. Yeah.
And this will start to happen. That's what I want to see now.
We gotta
With you
snap
doing
it.
that with no regard to where the ball goes.
Yeah.
Let's see how fast that club
Okay.
head speed goes. So pull away. That's how you do it, right?
Yeah. Right.
No, pull. There you go. So you keep wanting to go straight up. I want you to go backwards. There you go.
Okay.
I want you to go more
that
that
was
way.
it. Yeah.
Because the more you can rotate the shoulder out back, the more you're going to curve the boat.
Right.
The more you want to raise this up and feel like, oh, I'm going this way,
Yeah.
the worse it gets. There we go.
Should I be falling back like that? Backwards.
Right
though.
now, but
Okay.
guess what? If you swung faster now, you wouldn't fall backwards, would you?
No. That's not it.
So the
not it.
faster you swing, the less you fall back. So there you went up to 118 miles an hour and you didn't come back as far. See what I mean? You got your TrackMan or your SkyTrack picking it up, right?
Yep.
And you have to start doing this in a way that you're experimenting with the thoughts
Yep.
to see what's generating faster speeds.
Right.
And you practicing the way you were trying to get faster speeds inside of your ripstick with
Yeah.
your ripstick
Yeah.
isn't helping.
Yeah.
So we want that to go faster too. So you got to
Yeah.
experiment with these new feels.
Yeah.
So that's number 2.
Okay.
So doing it live, number 3, where you don't care.
Right.
You just look like a stooge out there on the
Right.
range, right?
Right.
Going crazy and flailing around like some crazy person. And then number 2, you do the ripstick like that. And then number
Yeah.
3 is this.
Okay.
So what we want to feel with the iron is I want you to start to feel, I wouldn't do this with the driver.
Okay.
Because we don't like idiot marks on
Yeah.
it, right? So is when you come through, I want you to feel like you pushed back as hard as you can. You hit this as hard. I'm not going to do it fast because I hadn't swung all day. And I'm old and I don't want to kill myself.
Hey, it's warm and we're loose though. You
But
know?
you want to feel like this is not on the ground.
Okay.
And you want to hit this ball as hard as you can. You know, and start
So the
feeling that
have the
whip.
trail foot come off.
Yeah. And start hammering that ball
Okay.
hard as you can.
Got it.
And the reason I have you doing this is so that you feel that you're pushing in the right direction.
Okay.
Because our biggest problem with you is you're not pushing in the right direction. No, backwards. Backwards.
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't
if
know what I'm doing.
I know. But remember when I was pulling you forward, so
Yeah.
I want you to push yourself that way with that left foot. All right, let's get it a different way. There you go. You had it almost. Get rid of the right foot.
Okay.
There you go. Now push yourself backwards. There you go. That backwards a little better. Off your toe. That direction. Sooner. Doesn't matter where this ball goes.
Okay.
There you go.
Huh.
So I want you to feel like your hands are going to decel right at the ball.
Okay.
So you're going to come through there. You're going to push back. I don't really need you, twirling
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
Right? So if you just catch yourself, and actually that foot should suck up behind you this way.
Huh.
So it should go. The reason that sucks up behind you, you're pushing this way with this foot.
Yep.
And when you turn, that hip will drag it up behind you, and then you should have the momentum going back that way. So
Got
it's just
it. Let me show you maximum effort. This is maximum.
But I
effort.
want you to feel like you push back, you've slowed your hands down, and then you've ripped that club through. That's your crack of the whip.
Okay.
There you go. Try to do this a little more.
Less falling over.
Yeah, if that's athletic is what I was going to say.
Okay.
Now we've insulted him. Come on, more push. And these things that I'm telling you to do, we also never do them more than 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes at a time. Now, if you want to do 2 sets,
Yeah.
maybe do, putt in between,
Yep.
chip in between,
Yep.
okay?
Okay. All right, last couple, and then we'll leave with these. We'll leave with the summary.
Push back. Better. Yeah, that was better.
That was the first time I ever felt those feelings. I've had a lot of feelings today. All right.
And then just more push back
Right.
with the left foot. So the right foot's already done its job, and that's really done its job before you get to the top,
Right.
or right after at the max.
Yep.
And then just from there, you're braking. So it's a,
Right. So it's back, and then
yeah.
got it.
One more.
Oh.
All the way off your toe. No
Okay.
heel this time. And you got I want like 2 weeks
Yeah.
of this,
Yeah.
and then I want a video, and I want to see it look better.
Okay. I can do
Okay.
that. I'll look athletic the next time you see
Right.
this move.
I want
as
you to
John
start
said.
to, because this is like a learn thing. This
Yeah.
is you going out, learning some different feels in your body.
Yeah.
And then kind of reckless abandon at first, looking
Right.
crazy, chaotic's fine.
Right.
And then just start to see like, all right, how am I going to actually hit the ball this way?
Yeah.
And then you'll start to see, and you'll start to feel the hands decel and
Yeah.
quit translating across the stream. We tested the
Right.
proof,
Right.
and it was working.
Yep.
So when you pushed earlier, you were letting go of the club.
Yep.
That was all I needed to go. This is the correct.
Yes.
Because the more I can get that angle for you of force pushing back,
Right.
the more you're going to let go of the club, the faster the club is going.
John, thank
Deal?
you.
Now you can take a nap.
Now I can take a nap.